Hello everyone, this is Paukšte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today we continue working with the Chanel style jacket. I've already showed you how to make a pattern, how to cut and tack the jacket. We've already tried the jacket on, removed the tacking and made the pockets. Today I'm going to show you how to cut the lining and the facing. After that, I'll show you how to tack and stitch the jacket. I'm also going to show you how to make a collar, how to draw, cut and tack it. Anyway, this is not what we are going to talk about today. Natalie will help me. I can move the magazine aside. I laid the front detail on the table in front of me. These are the back and the sleeve details. We don't need to adjust them for cutting the lining. The front is different. We need to make a pattern for the lining first. I'll show you what to do. You know that I prefer to work fast and easy. I don't like wasting time measuring something. I also hate it when people waste time thinking how to do something instead of actually doing it. I want to show you how to work fast and easy. Natalie will help me. I want to show you what to do for you not to have any questions. I'm cutting the pattern for the front. This pattern includes the seam extensions. This is not the original pattern, but the one of an actual garment. I think that if you start making such jacket in the morning and spend the whole day working on it, it will be ready by the night time. The facing will be about 9 cm wide. Make sure that the line is parallel to the center front. Up from this point, the line should be drawn by side. There will be no facing on the back. If we were making a jacket without a collar, we would have had to make it. There will be lining on the back. Next, I need to sign the facing and the lining. You do not necessarily have to draw the facing just like I did. You can make it wider or tighter. You can change this part. You can change the width of the shoulder. Use your imagination. What do we need to do next? I just need to add the seam extension here to the cut seam. I'll write it down in the bolt details. We will have to add 1 cm to the bolt details. This is very important. I can start cutting the lining. I'll pin the detail in such way that there's enough space for the 1 cm extension on the edge. Notice that the selvage stretches the fabric a bit. Make several cuts here in order to cut the fabric accurately. Next, I need to pin the pattern. You need to be able to cut 1 cm wide seams by side. You may think that it's easier to draw the seam before cutting, but actually it's not. You can easily make a mistake when drawing the seams. Just be careful and attentive. There is nothing complicated in it.
порезать сразу.
I'm cutting the lining for the front. Be very attentive.
Прибавляю.
Do not forget to add 1 cm seam extension. I don't need to add any extensions to the other edges.
Нам же не надо, чтобы у нас была лишняя тут подкладка.
When I finish cutting the front, I'll move on to cutting the back. I love this jacket. The techniques I'm showing you when making it are very useful.
Думаю, боже, как облегчила я жизнь всех, что дала такой крой хороший.
I cut the lining for the front. There are two details here. I cut them face to face. I can move them aside. Make sure that you cut the lining accurately. It shouldn't be too tight. This edge is absolutely straight.
Вот видите, слежу вот за этим местом.
Of course, you can make a pattern first, then pin it, outline, and cut the lining. I don't work this way. I don't like to waste time. I cut the lining for the front and for the back. I'll cut the lining for the sleeves off the camera. Fold the lining in half, lay the sleeve on it, and cut along the detail. Let's have a look at the pattern for the facing. Do not forget to add 1 cm seam extension here as well. You can see that it doesn't take long to make such details. You know that I prefer to work fast and easy. I hate it when people waste time instead of working. Next, I'll cut the interfacing material for the facing. I'm cutting the interfacing material for doubling the facing. I cut the lining, the facing, and the interfacing details. Next, Natalie will double the facing details and attach them to the lining. After that, we'll stitch the jacket. We'll be working together with Natalie in order to do everything fast. That's all for today. Next time, we'll continue working with this jacket. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.